What is up, everybody? My name is Matthew Deary. This is the brand new Aputure Lightstorm 300X, and let me tell you, I love this light. Holy smokes, I got sunburned. What's up, friends? It is good to see your smiling faces. I am very excited to come to you today with a video talking about this light that I just got from Aputure, and I've always been a fan of their products, but I think that this is my favorite thing that they have ever made. This light is unreal. I've only had it for a few days and I've played around with it downstairs in my studio space in my basement, as well as taking onto one shoot, and let me say, the limited time that I have had with it, I am impressed. Just to be clear right off the bat, this video is not sponsored by Aputure. I am just a huge fan of this light, but Aputure, if you are listening, send me stuff, let's talk. So what makes this light special is it's a single source LED, and it has some really unique LED technology that makes it one of the best LED lights on the market. I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I really knew that I needed a more powerful light when I recently rented the Leoa probe lens. That thing's an f14, so you need a ton of light. And outside of this Link Star LED that I have, my friend Corey and I pieced together a handful of other lights that really just, we didn't have a nice single source power, something that packed a punch. And once I saw Potato Jet's glowing review and this light came out, and I've been waiting for a light in this price range that was really going to be powerful, it just seemed like the perfect time to get this thing, and I'm really excited that I did. This light has a CRI and TLCI of 96 plus, and I am not the most technical lighting person.
I love lamp.
But I know 96 is high.
I love lamp.
When a light is well above 90, it is great for skin tones, and it's going to make all of your subject matter look true to its color. And that's why a light that is powerful, but also one that is accurate, is really important. And this, by all measurements, is one of the most accurate bicolor LEDs on the market today. You have the comfort of using this controller to dial in your color temperature to exactly what you want. When you're using gels, you're always not getting the perfect color temperature. I mean, you could put some CTO in front of the light, and then you're going to end up with something maybe closer to 32 and you're trying to be at 36, or it's 28 and you're trying to be at 32. Whereas this, you have the controller and you can just dial in your color temperature to exactly what you need it to be. Oftentimes the issues that you have with lower end bicolor LED lights is you have some color irregularities, or like some color banding because of the two different colors within, of the light chips. And so one of the things that Aputure has done to remedy that is this unique piece of glass that they have on the front, and as the light passes through, it's kind of, I don't know, mixed or blended better. And so that's one of the reasons why it has such accurate color and makes it one of the best lights in the industry. And DSLR video shooter, he talks about how when you dial this light into 3200, it's pretty dang close to 3200. And the same thing can be said for when you're dialing in daylight. And so part of that is due to, all the technology that they're mixing into this single chip sensor, as well as this unique piece of glass. Like the other lights in the Aputure line, this is a Bowens mount, and this light comes with this snoot, but because it has this mount, you can obviously hook up many other light modifiers. Sorry to interrupt this regularly scheduled program. I'd like to take a moment to again say thank you for watching this video. If you've liked it so far, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. It's free to subscribe to this channel, and I will be pumping out more content with like gear reviews, and really just following me on my video production journey, following me on shoots, and other short films that I make along the way. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Let's talk about the controller. If you've used these Aputure lights before, you know they're big and bulky, but they're extremely functional and make these lights easy to operate. Obviously we have our power button here, And then we have our ability to change the power of the light itself all the way from 1 to 100, as well as down here we are dialing in the color temperature of our light. It has a preset in the middle of the dial here, and then it just kind of brings you through color spectrum. Instead of having to turn the wheel a bunch, you can push it and it goes 27, 32, 43, 55, 65, and it just goes just like that. And then even if you're kind of flipping through, you can say, oh, I'm going to go to 56, and it's really nice to be able to have that quick functionality. As well as like the other Aputure lights, you have your lighting effects that create some different effects within productions that you may have. There's paparazzi and fireworks and faulty bulb and lightning and a television and pulsing and a strobe light and an explosion. And so obviously this light has more functionality outside of just being a strong key light. You can use it for lighting effects that you might have within your production, which is an added value to this light. This controller is obviously big and bulky and tethered to this stand, and Aputure has given us other tools like their app as well as a controller to be able to control the light without being right next to the stand. In the past, I've often taken this braided cord and just hung it from the light stand or C-stand that I'm working with. This one actually comes with a clamp that you're able to attach to the stand or C-stand that you're using and really get a nice mount with this controller onto the light stand. So this light is not cheap, but I would say for about $1,200, it's $11.99, this light is definitely worth the purchase if you are a filmmaker or you shoot talking head interviews or you really need a strong single point source light and you're not in the market for bigger airy lights or even have the need for big airy lights. This is a small portable light. It has, like I said, the fans run almost silent, so it's good for audio, and it's not hot. It's not gonna burn up a room like a big strong LED. So it's a nice versatile light, and yes, it's expensive, but I would argue it's worth it. The comparative 300D is $100 cheaper than this, but I would say this has more than enough features to warrant the extra $100. Other thing that I love about this light is it has a 360-degree yoke, so you don't have to worry about it being backwards, and it really moves pretty smoothly as you're trying to set it. And then obviously over on the other side here we have the handle to lock it in. Honestly, I don't know how many more different ways I can say that I love this light, but I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
Thank you again for watching this video. If you've made it this far, obviously you can surmise that I love this light. I've only owned it for a few days and I cannot say enough good things about it. It's super easy to use, it's powerful, it's got accurate color renderings, it is super functional, it comes in an awesome carrying case. I honestly cannot say enough great things about this light. So if you're on the fence between a 300D and maybe the 300X, I would highly recommend this light just due to its versatility. I think that anybody who could use a light like this for their kit, this is a great tool. And it's the perfect light for me currently where I am in my filmmaking journey. So again, thank you for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. How did I start this out? Wait, I was saying... what was I saying?
I love lamp. I love lamp.